Hello friends, welcome back to channel. Our today's book is Mindset, written by Dweck. It offers a view to understand the mindset. That how by changing our mindset, we can achieve what we want. It is shown in this book that how by keeping our mind open for learning, we can learn and apply these lessons in our life to achieve what we want. If you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, then before moving forward, immediately subscribe the channel and like the video. The author of this book is Dweck. She was born on the 17th of October 1946. She's a researcher and a psychologist. She has worked with several organizations. Her researches have been appreciated in New York Times, The Washington Post, and the Boston Globe. She has written several books on mindset. In this book you will learn how our beliefs shape our life. You will see that great people, whether in sports, in business, or in any other field, they did not become successful overnight. Maybe some of them are talented, but not everybody was talented. They also used to have fixed mindsets. They achieved greatness by developing growth mindset. You will learn what differentiates a person from others. You will learn how mindset decides the direction of our whole life. Be it positive or negative, you will also learn how to develop a positive mindset. This book is based on many researches. Author also tells that how by recognizing our mindset, we can change it. So let's begin. Chapter 1 Mindset. When author was a younger researcher, she used to research on people's failure. That how they handle it and deal with it. He gave some puzzles to solve to some school students. First up, some puzzles were easy. Next one was a little bit hard. Now when students started to feel difficulty, author began to notice them. Author was expecting difference among all students, but she was shocked after what she saw. After toiling with hard puzzles, a kid stood up and said, "I am loving these challenges." Another kid also stood up and said the same. Author was shocked since she didn't expect that. Everybody has a role model, and now these kids had become a role model of author. Now author wanted to know that due to what kind of mindset. Kids took this failure as a gift. Kids were not discouraged by this failure. They thought they are learning something. Why do people differ? Since the dawn of humanity, people think differently, act differently. The question is why some people are smarter and some are less smart, and is there something that made them smart permanently? Some experts said it happens because of physical structure, like size and shape of skull, genes, etc. Some experts said that you become like what environment you live in. At the same time, some scientists say that your capability is way more than what you think, whatever is your environment. With experience and training, you can progress significantly and become successful. The 2 mindset. Author says that in her 30 years research, she got to know that your point of view for this world determines your life. But how does that happen? How a simple belief affects your whole life? Let's find out. You might have a mindset that is called fixed mindset. This mindset creates an urgency to prove yourself. It thinks that you have a fixed amount of intelligence and personality. And for you to be successful, abundance of these traits is necessary. Many of us were taught in our childhood that how our friends were more talented than us, how someone's IQ level was higher than ours. Everybody used to say, be smart, not dumb. Nobody focused on enjoying and learning. We have always wanted to prove ourselves in career and in relationships. In every situation, we have to confirm our high intelligence, personality, and character. We have only 2 situations for us, either success or failure. Either we look smart or dumb. Either we will be accepted or rejected. Either we will win or we will lose. Second mindset is growth mindset. According to this mindset, you can achieve anything. You just need to try hard, need to push hard. According to this mindset, with efforts, strategies, and help of others, you can achieve anything. Maybe some people are less talented or weak in the beginning, but everyone can change and grow by learning from experiences. As you can see, any quality can be developed with the passion of learning. Why to waste your energy to convince people how great you are when you can get better? Why to hide your deficiencies when you can overcome them? Why to live with people who hurt your self-esteem instead of those who inspire you to grow? Why to walk on others' proven path when you can create your own path? when nothing is going your favor, then also a passion to walk on your path. Is the hallmark of a growth mindset. This is the mindset that inspires people to achieve their goal, even in most challenging conditions. Chapter 2. Inside the Mindsets. When author was young, she used to think about and talking. Babies don't worry about mistakes. They walk, they fall back, again they stand up, and try again. Which things put an end to this learning. As soon as children begin to understand things, they start to fear trying new things, and this fear becomes our mindsets. What are your priorities? If you had to choose, what would you choose, success or challenge? Or what kind of relationship you want? Author conducted an experiment on some people. People with fixed mindsets said, a relation work hard for something, it means you don't have the ability. Or things comes easily to those who are geniuses. On the other hand, people with growth mindset believe that even geniuses have to work hard to achieve something. When it comes to efforts, efforts are terrifying because of two reasons. One is that for fixed mindset, geniuses don't need to make efforts, otherwise it will be proved that they are not genius. The second is that it robs you of all your excuses if you don't try hard. Understood that it can be changed, you can change your thinking. It's also important to know that people don't always have a single mindset. Author Hess, in her experiments, found that anything can be learned if tried harder, and this can lead you to growth mindset. Question: can I be in both fixed mindset and growth mindset? Because I feels that's the truth. People can have different mindsets in different areas. Like someone's artistic skills may be fixed, but his intelligence can be developed. Reinitiated Edison from others, his curiosity and his mindset. There are many myths that brilliant people live alone. While Charles Darwin had a whole team, Mozart worked hard for about 10 years until he produced something that he could be proud of. It's the result of his hard work that he is today among all-time greats. Had he counted on his ability, he wouldn't be where he is today. Mindset and school achievement. Author followed few students and they were going to junior high school to CW. In my school, my main goal was to do everything easily, so I didn't thought it necessary to work hard. On the other side, for students with growth mindset, it did not make sense to stop trying. For them, this time was opportunity to learn something. It was a time to learn some new subjects, a time to find out what they like and what they can become in future. The conclusion is that everybody is not the same, but with the right mindset, we can achieve everything that we want. Is artistic ability hers can do it even better with training. The danger of praise and positive labels. How praising can enhance or hamper your performance. For this, author conducted an experiment on some students. She gave each student a set of 10 questions to solve. When they performed well, author praised them. Author praised a group. You all performed very well. You all are talented. Then she told to other group, you also performed very well. You worked very hard. Both groups were same before test, but after. So did you see how a simple labeling that girls are not good at math declined the girls' grades? It is proven by psychologists that negative labels harm achievement. When stereotypes interfere, it distracts people from their paths. It does not happen with everyone, it happens to people with fixed mindset. When someone says like this about our abilities, we start to question our abilities. When we are given a positive label, we are afraid of losing it. And when we are given a negative label, his career. There was another player who used to play in parallel team with Billy. Lenny. He was a player that no one accepted to be naturally gifted. Billy later described him as, he did not know the meaning of failure, and I was his complete opposite. Billy said, I started to think what a baseball player should be like, and it was Lenny, not me, as a coach. Billy realized that his mindset was holding him back. He applied this learning to his team. He was general manager of the 2002 Oakland D. This is what we find in champions, Jackie Janer says. Real fun of athletics is not always in winning. For him, every moment of the process is fun. He doesn't take defeat as it is. He takes it as an opportunity for improvement. When he loses, he looks for where the mistake was made and corrects it and works harder than before. People with growth mindset take setbacks as motivation, as a wake-up call. Conclusion is that, as we can see, continuous improvements matter. Success just follows. We started to suffer financially. Everyone was expecting that company can't be in such a bad conditions, but it did happen. Was it due to corruption? Was it due to incompetence? Enron made a culture of hiring talented students. It let them develop a fixed mindset. They could not learn new things. Enron used to believe, for success, you need talent mindset. And truth is that with these kind mindset, you cannot progress in market. Fixed mindset leaders in action. Warren Bennis, a leadership guru. After some time, Chrysler was in trouble again. Lakhoka's fixed mindset kept trying to prove himself. He spent his time and company's money to improve his public image, to impress Wall Street, and to hike Chrysler's stock price. He spent huge money, which should have been spent on manufacturing of new cars. He just wanted to remain on the CEO post, so that he could prove to the world that he is not a loser. Finally, when company still had some hope to survive, the board of Chrysler's Lakhoka Resources of G said, Jack Welch is an arrogant person, does not accept criticism, depend too much on his talent, and is not hard-working, which are not good signs. Fortunately, every time success go over his head, he took it as a wake-up call. From his experiences, he learned that he was a guy, not a judge. He realized that it is not right to fire people from company. It is more important to improve their mistakes and lift them up. And these tactics of him led G to where it is now. Chotner, your relationship. For fixed mindset, all three factors should be perfectly aligned. But for growth mindset, people believe that you can always develop quality and character in yourself, in your partner, and in your relationship. People with fixed mindset think in two ways. If you have to work on your relation, then it is not a perfect relationship. One problem with these people is that they think everything will automatically be right. They see having problems in relationship as their end to get into a competition with your partner, who is smarter, more talented, and likable. Susan's boyfriend used to think that she grabs the attention of everyone, in every party, and he used to feel inferior. They attended a conference. There they saw that everyone is praising Susan. Martin got irritated. After party, and they were going in the car, then also driver praised Susan. Martin got grunted. Luckily Martin was not much competitive. Otherwise situation could have been worse. And here quickly, you are very smart. You are very talented. You performed well even after studying so less. Are these messages not supportive? Of course they are. But look at the other side as well. If I can't learn something else quickly, it means I'm not smart in some next test. If I don't get good marks with hard work, then I am not talented. Such supportive messages also push kids toward a fixed mindset, and they get even more obsessed with talent. Reassuring children. How to make a kid feel who do this only. Mindset can be a life and death matter. Parents always wish well for their children, but sometimes they put them in trouble. Here is a story of Susan. Her parents wanted her to go to Harvard Business School, but Susan was interested in science. And because of her parents' pressure, she went into depression. Due to this, sometimes she scored a plus and sometimes F. Such situations sometimes lead children to suicide tendency. What makes a great teacher or parent? Many teachers see further. A fixed mindset creates its own standards, which are fully based on judging. Like, this means I am a loser, this means I am a better person than you, etc. Author observed that people with fixed mindset more evaluate any situation. Something good is a positive label for them, and something bad a negative label. People with growth mindset constantly see what is going on, but they don't judge themselves or others. They are also sensitive to positive and negative information. But they here I am, doing this low-level job. I do not deserve to do this work. I deserve to be on a higher post. Your boss thinks your attitude is not right. When he needs someone to help and take responsibility, he does not look at you. When it's time to give promotions, he does not give it to you. The reaction of two mindsets. He is afraid of me. You say bitterly. Because your fixed mindset tells you all that.